The Seahawks, I think, are one of the most overlooked teams in the NFC when it comes to the Super Bowl conversation. A popular pick has been the 49ers, a team that many people believe is going to win the NFC West. But I think that the Seahawks, they might have something to say about that. The Seattle Seahawks roster is not that far off from San Francisco's roster. As a matter of fact, I think that you can make a fair argument that Seattle has a better roster than the 49ers. Do the 49ers have more talented starters than the Seattle Seahawks at certain positions? Yeah, they do. But I think Seattle just has more depth. Seattle, if they have a guy who's a key starter who goes down and he has to miss some time, they won't have to freak out about it because they have plenty of depth at every single position. I'm super excited for this wide receiving core and what they can do this season. They were already dangerous with DK and Tyler Lockett. Now you add JSN, and you have seen what JSN has been doing in training camp to the Seattle Seahawks cornerbacks, making Kobe Bryant touch grass and pick it up, had that boy mowing lawn, and you've seen what he's been doing throughout the preseason. This is one of the most scariest wide receiving cores in the whole entire NFL. And you got Geno Smith at QB. I cannot for the life of me comprehend why some people keep thinking that Geno Smith was just a one-hit wonder. Y'all ain't learned when y'all wrote Geno Smith off last year? The dude is never going to write back. Just give it up. He had an MVP caliber season last year. He was literally the best deep ball thrower in the NFL in 2022. And his supporting cast, it only got better. This offensive line is only going to get better. Abraham Lucas, Charles Cross were the best rookie tandem at offensive tackle last year. They're going into year 2 where they both can submit themselves as top 5 players at their positions, respectively at offensive tackle. It's already hard to find one franchise caliber offensive tackle. Seattle found 2. They got a young center, Rick out of Michigan, that I really like a lot. And Alua Timmy. I think he can have a really good rookie season. Seattle has a lot of talent on offense and even on defense. When you look at what they have on their defensive line, San Francisco has a better defensive line than Seattle. We're going to give them that. Javon Hargrave, Arik Armstead, Nick Bosa, that's insane, fam. But Seattle has Draymond Jones, Jaron Reed, Darrell Taylor, Uchenna Nwosu, and Boye Mafe. That's scary too, dog. Boye Mafe had a pretty solid rookie season. He's only somebody that can get better. Uchenna Nwosu, Darrell Taylor, they both had 9.5 sacks each. And they bring in Draymond Jones, who's one of the more underrated defensive linemen in the league when it comes to getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a lot of depth when it comes to their linebacker position. You look at what they have at cornerback with Devon Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen. We could see the Legion of Boom 2.0. No disrespect to those boys, but if Devon Witherspoon is as good as advertised, who are you going to target? You're not going to throw it to Tariq Woolen because he's shut down. You're not going to throw it to Devon Witherspoon if he's shut down also. You got Jamal Adams coming back. I don't know how you guys feel about Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams, when you bring him up and you start discussing if he's a good player or not, you kind of are asking to start a war. But I think Jamal Adams is a pretty good addition when he is on the field. And if you don't like him, you did sign Julian Love. You got Quandre Diggs. I'm just saying, Seattle, not only should they be able to win this division, but they should be able to make it to the Super Bowl. Honestly, at least the NFC Conference Championship game against Philadelphia or maybe Detroit. Y'all think I'm crazy in the chat? What's good, everybody in the chat? Y'all think I'm being a little bit unrealistic? Do you think that Seattle can win the NFC West? Let me know. I personally think that Geno Smith should be able to be better than whoever the 49ers have at quarterback. And I like Brock Purdy. I think he'll be solid, but I think Geno Smith just elevates the Seahawks offense a little bit more. When you have good quarterback play or great quarterback play, it just brings a different dynamic to your offense. Brock Purdy's solid, but he ain't Geno Smith, baby. Geno Smith was damn near in the MVP conversation at one point last year. He could probably be in the conversation this year with a better supporting cast. You got the LA Rams. I like the Los Angeles Rams. I love Sean McVay. I love me some Aaron Donald, but at best, the Rams probably are a 9-win team, 8-win team, and maybe they can sneak in to the postseason as a 7 seed. That's best case scenario, but it doesn't look promising for the Rams. And the Arizona Cardinals, we really bringing them up for having a chance at winning the NFC West? Like, they might be the first team in the history of the league to go 0-17, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. I'm dead serious.
Damn!
Like, I know it's tough if you're a Cardinals fan listening to this, but you'll be better for it. Caleb Williams, he'll be a big upgrade from Kyler Murray if y'all go 0-17. It'll be a sacrifice worthwhile. But when you're looking at these Seahawks, man, I think that a lot of people need to start paying attention to what's going on up there. People calling the New Orleans Saints a dark horse Super Bowl contender? Ha! Are you serious? Over Seattle? Like, there's people who think that the Saints can make it to the NFC Championship game. And I've yet to hear too many people bring up the Seahawks. We mentioned the Saints before we mentioned the Seahawks in the Super Bowl conversation. What's wrong with some of these people? I know everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but the Saints, fam? With Dennis Allen?
Come on now, dog.
What are
Come
we doing?
on, man.
Whoa. I like the Seahawks to win the NFC West this year. I know you 49ers fans love the channel. I love y'all. I know y'all going to get riled up in the comment section, but y'all sleeping on these Seahawks. They got so much depth. I was looking at y'all backup offensive line the past couple of preseason games, and it hasn't looked pretty good. I'm looking at the Seahawks. They got a lot of depth at every single position. They can have one injury and be fine because the guy behind them is good enough to be a starter. Look out for the Seahawks this year. Not only do I think they're going to win the NFC West, but I think they potentially can make it to the Super Bowl.